So guys, with this video, we are going to look at an open AI, which is ChatGPT. We're going to explain how you can use ChatGPT as a student, and also the advantages and the disadvantages on this app or website. So let's get going. So first, how do you log into ChatGPT? When you log into ChatGPT, you just type on Google, login ChatGPT, and this will come Chat OpenAI. So just tap it, and when you tap it, you're going to follow something. Now, when you come here, welcome to ChatGPT login. So you shouldn't sign up as far as you have your Google Gmail, you've logged in on. And the advice I'm going to give it to you guys is that when using this website, it's advisable to use a desktop rather than your phone because the desktop is rather efficient and effective. So then you go to sign in. So you go to sign in. When you go to sign in, they're going to check you wait for it to load. So when you go to sign in, then you sign in with your Google, and that's all. After signing in, this is what you come. This is ChatGPT, the interface of it. Wow. So how can we use this ChatGPT? So I'm going to do one experience, one example using ChatGPT. So for example, let me ask me the AI, what is it? So what is ChatGPT? So it's going to explain itself. I am ChatGPT, a language model developed by OpenAI. I am designed to generate human-like based text. On the input I receive, I was trained on a vast amount of text data. So this ChatGPT is just listening to you. Just type it and just give you the answer. So let's do some examples. So I'm going to explain. I just want to ask him a question. So explain. So please, when typing, make sure that whatever you type is correct, like the words you use. Explain pyrometallurgy of iron. I want to know the summarization. So pyrometallurgy of iron. Actually, you are extracting iron. You need the iron ore. You need the fluxes plus the coal, which is the coke, which is the carbon. And just put it in the furnace. Before you do that, you need to heat it, center it, and that kind of thing. So this explanation it gave me. So this is just a summarization of pyrometallurgy, the branch of metallurgy that involves the use of high temperature and blah 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 below above 100 degrees Celsius. So the coke or charcoal is furnace, blah blah blah. So we have the iron ore containing the reducing agent, which is the fluxes, right? Yes. So it has given me the overview, and this is very nice to do. Apart from that, too, what can you do? So I have a question. It can also write codes for you. So any code, whether if you want MATLAB, you want Python, C++, any code, JavaScript, create an app and just generate the code. So I just want to use MATLAB, right? The MATLAB code for stress and strain. So it's just going to generate its own question, and you see that's written the code for me, and it's going to read. So there's you when you want to use on MATLAB, you just go to MATLAB, the code side, and just copy this code and put it there, but it will just function for you. It will just work out for you, just like that. Isn't that beautiful? It can just write your MATLAB codes and everything for you. Apart from that, too, I have a question here I want to ask. It can also solve a lot of assignment for you. So, and this AI doesn't solve assignment, but it gives you an idea on how to solve the assignment. So this is a question I want to ask. Write 5 physical application of first order differential equation. So I just type, and it's going to give it to me. Yes, we have the cooling or heating of objects. We have the radioactive decay, and actually it's giving me, and let me see, you go down here. So actually it's giving me how you can arrive at, because you asked it to arrive at the so to arrive at these differential equations, the physical laws and the principles are applied to the system under conditional under consideration and resulting in the mathematical expression that relate that. So it has given me how you can arrange it. So if you want it one by one, you can just go and type maybe radioactive decay. How can it arrive in the differential equation? It's going to give you. It's going to prove it for you. It's going to prove for you. Are you getting it? For example, and also if I want questions under radioactive decay, let me see. Let me go up and tell you something. Newton law of cooling. We have radioactive decay. So set a question. Questions on radioactive decay based on first order differential equation. So I'm asking to set a question for me. Let's see whether it can do it. So it has given me the set question, a sample. So these are the questions it's asking me. You see a lot of questions that is, so you can, it's giving you the question. It has set a question for you. So if you don't know how you can apply this, it can set about, if you ask it, the radioactive of isotope has a decay of 0.3 per month. The initial activity is that. And if you want the formula, maybe formula for radioactive decay. going to generate the formula for you. This is a formula. Maybe this is the formula you're going to use, but maybe the constant or the variables the app is using might be different from your variable, but it's going to generate a variable for you and how you can use to solve. Okay, give me a solved example on radioactive decay. So we are just asking you to give us a solved example of radioactive decay. So it has given you the solution. So this website or this app as in is one of the best. You see, it has given you some examples. So depending on the whole thing is that the message you input is what's going to give you. So when you ask it any question, I asked it to give me a solved example of radioactive decay, and surely it gave me a question, and after giving me the question, it gave me the answer to the question. So you can follow this. You do a topic you don't understand, just come here, give me a solved example and explanation, and it's going to explain it for you. Yes. So apart from that, when it comes to the English side, it's one of the best, right? So for example, you have you want an abstract of something, so write an abstract. So you want an abstract, you're writing maybe a report on water pollution. I type in, so it's going to write an abstract for me for water pollution. So this abstract is going to write for me. So it's just writing it for me. And one thing you need to know as a student, you need to just look through, read it and understand it, and you make good use of it. I get it, and you don't try to also abuse this because you read it for understanding. I get it, yes, and it can do a lot of things. As I told you, write codes and everything. So this, but sometimes when trying to log into this websites, because of the number of people, it's wide world that because of the number of people trying to access this, sometimes it can be very difficult if you don't have a strong internet. So make sure you have a strong internet to access this, and you can get everything you want. You understand? So thank you very much for watching this video. And well, let me last question. Let me see. One person sent me a question, and actually I didn't understand the question. So I wanted an idea from ChatGPT. So this is a question. So that a farmer makes the following observation and remarks whenever the clouds gather at the eastern side. It rains. Is the farmer's advice based on empirical generalization or normal law? So you just go to explain. So it's going to explain for you whether it is empirical law. The farmer observation and remarks can be classified into empirical generalization, and it's going to explain empirical generalization and give you everything you want to do. So if actually you're doing, for example, you are doing the art courses, you can use this chat GPT and it can really help you as a student. Engineering too can help you with the coding. You're doing computer engineering. You can start even creating your own websites and apps. I have started creating some websites and apps using ChatGPT, and it's very nice. I really, because I don't suffer with anything. I just type in, write the code for me. Just write the code for me. So I advise you to just log into this and this one. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you love the video. Kindly subscribe for more websites. You can check the video, the description of the video. I have a lot of websites that can help you for all this. Thank you very much.